such pressure. The other school of thought is that I've got to include more all-rounders because they can work both ways. On a good day, they'll give me 25 runs of 10 balls with the bat and then pick up a wicket or two. So there are two different mindsets, two different strategies. If given the choice, if you're asking me my preference,
Yes.
I would have more specialists than all-rounders.
All right, so specialists over all-rounders. Again, something up for debate. But your thoughts, Athar, in terms of how Bangladesh should be looking to bowl in these conditions? Because let's not forget that, you know, they have conceded 201. These are batting conditions, but what is that ideal length?
Well, back of the length on stumps, you got to bowl stump to stump, but they're batting first, so they need to score runs initially. Make sure that they get to close to 200. If you don't on this kind of a surface, especially him, Tanzid Hassan Tamim, because he's got the start. They've got players like Ridoy and also Parvez Hussain. Emon Jakar Ali comes in, he misses out. Madison Mirage made a little bit of contribution, but you got to get in and play an aggressive mindset to go and play some aggressive cricket right from the top of the order. And if you can do that, then comes how to play someone like Shadab and Abrar, because they're the ones who picked up 6 wickets and they've gone economy-wise less than 7 runs in an over. So they've got to handle the spinners better. And if they can do that, then runs on the board is always pressure.
Absolutely, runs on the board is always pressure. From a Pakistan perspective then, you know, Salman Ali Agha, initial thoughts on what you've seen of him as a leader?
Well, he chews gum quite cleverly, which is, it remains very relaxed. Hence, he remains very relaxed. And the fact is that he's willing to experiment also. The fact that Pakistan have scored over 200 runs consecutively now for quite a few games augurs well, not only for Salman, but what he's trying to achieve with this team, which is like fearless cricket, which is like he's quite okay to experiment with a lot. And I think moving forward, and he bats extremely well. I made that point earlier also, that when you go out there as a captain, you've got to not wear that captaincy hat. You've got to make sure that you leave it in the dugout, go out there only thinking as a batsman, and I think he did that quite well in a couple of matches at least, if not all.
Litton then, I mean, you're talking about leadership styles. The Salman Ali Agha are relatively new. What about Litton? I mean, what do you think? What do you think he perhaps needs to improve, or what have you been impressed by so far?
Well, he did get that start when he scored those 48 runs. He got out loose delivery outside the off stump. He smashed that square cut straight into the points. But when you do get a start in, he's an experienced campaigner. He's a class act. It looks like that he gets so much time when he's batting. Once you see him batting for a longer period of time, he can really crack it on because he's got the experience, and now he's the skipper of Bangladesh team, so he's got a little bit more responsibility on his shoulders. Also the fact that you want to lead by example. If you score well and if your captaincy is good, then obviously it will encourage the team members around him. Hopefully he can score runs, and hopefully that can spur his team to post a very good total, because there's still a lot to play for. If they can close to 191 or 200, game on for Bangladesh.
Just want to add a point here. I think they've got to look at somebody like Hassan Nawaz. Now, Hassan Nawaz was like a 6-hitter or nothing. I think you've got to have that rhythm when you go out to bat. So 1s and 2s are critical for somebody like Litton Das, because you can't hit every ball out of the park. So you've got to have that rhythm, that game sense or game awareness where you milk the bowling, get the 1s and 2s, get partnerships rolling.
All right then, thank you so much. Quite like this partnership here as well on pitch side. Thank you so much for your thoughts once again, Athar and Ramiz. This obviously is the last encounter between Pakistan and Bangladesh, with Pakistan winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Really a challenge for them to try something different. They won the first 2 tosses and decided to bat first. The crowd is building up nicely. I can tell you it's going to be more packed because it is the Super Sunday that we're all looking forward to. Take a short break and catch you guys on the other side.